Hey, you guys, I am Lolita E. Walker. I am so excited to be here. Come on into the room. Guess what, you guys? It is International Coaching Week. Yes. And I'm so excited for you to shout out your favorite coaches, give them some love, and also tell them what makes them so extremely special. I am a coach who has a coach. And I want to talk to you today not only about leading intently, not only about showing up, but I also want to talk to you about what is the difference between coaching, between therapy, and between consulting. Because sometimes we mix up all of them and we just don't know how to walk into it with intention and get the right expert that we need for the right time. So I want to say, hey, everybody. If you are new to me, I am Lolita E. Walker. I am a certified life, leadership, and executive coach. I am a power speaker. I'm a keynote speaker. I have been in some of your favorite organizations to really help them to drive clarity, confidence, and commitment. And I also do that with Power Women one-on-one in order for us to walk, talk, and behave differently. So I want to say hello. I am live not only in LinkedIn. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am also live in my private Facebook community and I'm live on YouTube. So if you are here, drop your name, especially in your Facebook, because I don't know who you are unless you clicked on the StreamYard link. But in these 10 minutes, we're going all the way in. Y'all, it is International Coaching Week. So give a shout out to your favorite coach and let them know what makes them so special. What have they done in your life to really push you a little bit further and a little bit farther? What have they done to pour into your life? And what are they doing now? What are you hoping that they're going to do in the future to help you leap beyond where you stand today? I'm always talking about leadership, right? I'm always talking about how you can show up intently, boldly, and in all of your power. What does that look like? And what does that feel like? Well, if you've been with me for any amount of time, then you already know that I talk about my lead ladder, LEAD. And while I won't give you all of the juiciness today, of course, I'll do it in a Facebook group in a couple minutes. But I want to talk about the E, educating and empowering, particularly during this International Coaching Week. Okay. Yes. Today, I want to talk to you about the difference between coaching, therapy, and consulting. Sometimes they get all mixed up inside. And sometimes people don't want to ask the question of what is the difference. So I'm here just to let you have it today. You ready? Let's talk about it. We only have 10 minutes, so lean all the way in. I want to give a super shout out to your favorite coaches, what they're doing, and what you are hoping that they're going to do in the future. Okay. All right. Imagine yourself standing right here. I wish I knew somebody's name. Who's the Facebook users that are here right now? Just throw out a name. Just want to use you in an example really quickly. Since you are here, I want to give you a super shout out, but I also want to be able to talk to you directly. I can't tell who you are yet. But while you're doing that, what I'll say is I'll leverage me. Okay. So, Lolita, you are standing right here. We find ourselves at this zero line in our number line. I like to call it the Lolita number line. Okay. So, where I'm standing right here, I'm a whole individual. There's so many different aspects of me. Okay. So, I'm standing right here. Now, what coaches are able to do, what a certified coach is able to do, is take you from that zero line where you're standing right now inside of that amazing space where you are, and then help you to propel beyond here. I want to help you to not only realize the dreams that you have right now, but now to open up and expand your horizon by taking the words that you say and actually replaying them to you such that you are walking, talking, and behaving differently so that you can open up your perspective and see things differently. I want to help you to reach those goals because it all is seated right within you. But sometimes we can't see the greatness that is inside of us. And sometimes you have somebody that needs to walk beside of you, right? Somebody who needs to be there to nudge you up a little bit when those limiting beliefs start to happen. Somebody that can give you tools and techniques and strategies that have worked in the past that is tailored to you and your situation so that now you can lead. That's what coaches do day in and day out. That's why they're so super powerful. They listen intently and they don't tell you what to do, right? No, they're not here to tell you what to do. They're here to help open you up and to guide you because it's all right here, which then leads me into a consultant, right? The difference between a coach and a consultant is that if you pay me, because people pay me to consult, if you pay me and then you say, Lolita, I need you to consult in this situation, I'm going to come in, I'm going to assess, I'm going to understand your needs. And then guess what I'm going to do? tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you what to do step by step because that's what you're paying me for. The difference between coaching and consulting is that in consulting, you pay me to tell you what to do. In coaching, you pay me to listen intently and then to help to pull out the greatness that's already inside of you. And sometimes it can get a little bit frustrating because your coach isn't telling you what to do and you're like, come on, come on. Well, no, coaching is a marathon. That is why it's so amazing. Coaching is about the discovery of it all, about the rediscovery of it all. So Latia is here. Thank you, Latia. And so Latia, if you were standing right here, I've talked to you about on this Latia number line, right, which is you. You're standing right here, and I talked to you about what coaching is and what consulting is. So then you say, well, then where's this fine line with therapy? Such a good question, right? So what you want to do with that is what a therapist is licensed to do is to help you sit in your trauma. Now, listen, we all have trauma. I have trauma. Everybody has trauma. But sometimes that trauma, that thing that is seated, it's like holding you, it's holding you, it's holding you like cement. It's just around you. And sometimes when I'm working with my clients, what I recognize is even through the soul work, if you are getting stuck on a piece of soul work and it, or we're talking and it always comes back to this one thing and you're not able to move from it, and I can listen. Now, I'm certified to take you from this barrier to leap over to find your greatness. But sometimes we can't get through it because we're stuck in cement in this one aspect of our life. It's okay. You might be still stuck on the 14-year-old you who actually needs you to talk to that forgotten them to really sit in that. And that is what a therapist is able to do very well. They're licensed in doing that. So sometimes I have clients and I say, you know what? It's our third session. And here's what I hear. I'm so excited on where it is that you want to go. And I could see it too. But this right here, I would love for you to sit in that and really unpack that right there. And once that thing is done, we are off to the races. We are off to the races because now you've decluttered yourself in a way where a therapist is able to get down deep and pull all of that stuff out of you, unpack it so that now you can move freely where you were once stuck. And now that doesn't try to hold you hostage in where we're going. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, I hope them. Yes, I hope so. I said I help them. Yes, somebody says I do them all. Yes, they are all different. And today it's about educating and empowering. It's about making sure that folks understand, especially, thank you so much, especially during International Coaching Week, what the difference between coaching is, therapy is, and consulting is, because the three sometimes play on that number line and sometimes we don't understand what the difference is. But now I'm here to lead differently. I'm here to share with you, educate, and empower you to make sure you're tapping on the right ones. And then we want to say thank you to all of the coaches that are in this space listening to me, all of the coaches that I've leveraged over time, all of the coaches that are using me as a coach. Right? I want to thank all the therapists that's there, all of the consultants that are around. But today we are seated in International Coaching Week. And I wanted to use today to literally talk about the difference between therapy, between coaching, and between consulting, so that as you are talking to your coach, you're able to ask questions. You're able to ask questions, see the juiciness of how they interact with you, because everybody deserves to have a coach who can help them to move forward. Now, all coaches are going to take you to where you want to be. That's what that's what we're there for. I just talked to you about what the answer is, what the understanding of for a certified coach, right? Absolutely. But the how we do that thing is based on your personality. The people that are attracted to me might not be attracted to you. The people that are attracted to you might not be attracted to me. But here's the thing. Nobody can do it like Lolita. Nobody can do it like Latia. Nobody can do it like a number of coaches out here. So you've got to do the research. You've got to listen intently. You've got to interview that coach. Figure out if that coach could help you on the journey to which you are going. And you know by no stretch of the imagination that you deserve it. You just don't know how to get there. So ask them. Ask them pertinent questions. I had a consultation the other day, and a woman asked me, what makes you different? What makes you stand out? I think that's a powerful question. I also had a consultation actually through Procter and Gamble Coaching Alumni. I'm one of the coaches for there, and I actually had a consultation. And typically during it, we talk and get to know each other for the discovery call first, and then about half an hour we have a half an hour that's there where I could do some coaching so they could get my style, etc. But this amazing woman was like, no, I don't want to get coached today. I actually just want to find out more about you. I want us to talk. I just want to do more of the discovery phase. And it was so amazing. We had so many similarities that it was just powerful, right? Sometimes your interview of the person is really just to get to know that person, to know, is it worth me going on the journey with that person? Do I trust that person enough to share all of me so that I trust that they not only have been there, but they also are helping me to propel without any other expectations, that they're going to listen, right? Yes and yes. Okay. Today, if you are just now joining, welcome to the party. It is International Coaching Week. And I'm so excited. Let's shout out our favorite coaches. Whether you are listening to the replay or you just got here right now, I want to say, hey, everybody. So excited to see you. I am Lolita E. Walker. In case you missed anything that happened today, today is a special shout out. Today is about International Coaching Week. And I'm so excited to have you here. Today is about calling out the folks that are doing their absolute best in our lives and giving them all of their kudos, all of their props. I love it. Jacqueline Underwood says, hey, Jackie. And then Calvin came on and said, differences in counseling, coaching, and consulting. Yes, and alliteration. Well, yeah, I love that. Thank you so much. Today, we talked about the difference. We talked about the difference in me being a certified coach. When is when to say, hey, it's time to go to a therapist, and knowing that, right? And knowing that we're here for our clients, and what our clients' needs are the most important. It's not our needs. And then what the difference is as we consult. And coaching is not about consulting. It's not about me telling you what to do. It's about me holding your hand. It's about me walking beside you. It's about me partnering with you. It's about me recognizing that there's greatness in you and me helping to shine a light on what that greatness is so that I could propel you. And I love, love, love doing that. It's about knowing that it's okay to say, hey, I hear you. And a therapist would be so amazing for you. I have a couple that's in my arsenal, but let me tell you why. It's because you're seated inside of this trauma, which is okay to sit with them because everybody has some trauma in their life. But understanding that this right here might be handcuffing you. And this is why I say so, because this is what I hear. What do you think about that? And by the way, as your coach, I'm going to still be here when you do that. And then here's the thing. There's also a collective of doing both at the same time, right? Absolutely. I think someone on here says, I do them all. Yeah. Someone earlier said, I do them all. Coaching, consulting, and therapy, they are all different. Yes. And they can be done simultaneously in different instances. But sometimes we got to sit in the power of our pause. We've got to recognize that, hey, I am embracing where I am right now. I am acknowledging it. I might not love it. I am acknowledging it. And I know there's more for me, but I'm going to sit in this right now. Get the right expert to walk with me on my journey. So that is it for today. I appreciate every single person that has come in today. Hey, Calvin, I don't know if we've ever had the opportunity to talk on the live, but this is the 10-minute power hour, right? 10-minute power hour. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're talking about are your strengths being underutilized? Maybe we'll do a strength exercise, which I've done inside of my community. But I'm going to go into my Facebook community right now, Coaching Cocktails and Conversations. And let's talk about this a little bit more for a couple of minutes so you can power your day and make sure that you are leaning in with the right expert. Make sure you're asking the right questions. So I want to give you a congratulations. And the affirmation that I will leave you with today is what? My favorite of all of my 40 deck card of affirmations. I am the greatness that others have yet to see. I am the greatness that others have yet to see. And sometimes that other could be you. What if you don't yet see the greatness in you? And it happens. I told you guys a story about 2 instances, I actually have 3 now, where somebody saw greatness in me that I didn't yet see. And it's because they were coming from a different perspective. So they were able to open up my mind expansively. And when you allow that in, Oh my goodness, what greatness it can be. So I'll see you over there in a couple of minutes. And let me just give a shout out to, oh, thank you so much. Jackie said, my favorite coach, Dr. Lolita E. Walker. Come on and bring it into fruition. Thank you, Jackie. I'll talk to you in a bit. And hey there. Hey, Mr. Powell said, thank you for your word and inspiration. Yes, I'll see you all tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.